Good afternoon and welcome to the gold medal match here at the World Championships of Flag Football being played at Teddy Stadium here in the city of Jerusalem, Israel. We are so glad you are joining us. This is Trey Graham along with Dovi Rabinowitz, and two neighbors, the USA and Mexico, travel all the way to Israel to go together here in the gold medal match. Dovi, congratulations to both teams. Your thoughts as we get ready for the broadcast?
Well, it should be an amazing game. Two great teams, no surprise finding them meeting here in the championship game, the gold medal game, as we see the coin toss at midfield. Mexican team and U.S. team with overflowing with exuberant enthusiasm. They cannot wait to get onto the field.
Captains for both teams having a chat with the officials. Representing the USA, their quarterback, Vanita Crouch. And the game is about to get underway. Both teams have made it all the way to the finals. The winner of this game goes home with a gold medal for a world championship. The losing team goes home with their heads held high, holding a silver medal in their hands. USA offense coming out first.
U.S., of course, the favorite entering the tournament, but there are several teams that felt that they could really seriously challenge them, and Mexico, I would say, was the top contender.
Head coach Chris Langford from the great state of Texas leads the USA women out on the field, and head coach Fernando Alfaro for Mexico leads his squad out here. Both teams, of course, won their semifinal games earlier today. And no score, 20 minutes on the clock, and let's get this gold medal match underway. Crouch under center, straight drop back, throws it across the middle of the field to, of course, her favorite receiver, Comise, with a big catch on the first play. Jersey number 6, Shanika Adjer Comise. We've called her the MVP in a number of previous games.
Yes, she's had multiple touchdowns almost every game. Never seems to be in the least bit nervous. Very, very relaxed attitude. But she looks like she means business here.
Second down, 5. Snap is back to Crouch. Sidearm sling for a first down. And going out of bounds at the 20-yard line. That's number 16 for the USA, Michelle Roque.
Roque picking up a couple more significant yards, so they're not just it looks like they are marking them at exactly at midfield.
No,
5 yards
line.
in. 5 yards
Yes.
in. 5 yards in.
20 yards to go. Crouch again slings it sidearm, left side completed. Good catch there by Cassandra Bills, and it's going to be a great gain for the USA. They have second and goal.
So far, the U.S. really working methodically down the field. They don't hesitate to go long. They love going long, men's team and women's team. But here they've been using good, sharp, crisp patterns.
Second and goal from the 8 yards. Two receivers to the right, sling it to the pylon,
That's
and
going
Roque
to be a touchdown.
Going to score a touchdown. USA leads 6-0. Michelle Roque, jersey number 16 for the blue jerseys and blue pants with white numerals of the USA. White over black with red numerals for Mexico. First drive of the game finishes with points. USA 6. All right, here's the 1-point try from the 5-yard line. Two receivers left. USA Crouch looks to the back of the end zone, intended for Comise. Couldn't bring it in. Score remains 6-0.
Just slightly overthrown.
Mexico will come out on offense first. You're going to see two players at quarterbacks, Diana Flores and Jennifer Silva.
And often you'll see them simultaneously. Mexico likes using much more complex. A lot of times, two quarterback sets. You may see a player drop back in as quarterback
Flores
during the play.
With the first pass caught by Contreras for a short gain. Second down. Ball spotted 9 yards out. Second and 16. Flores quickly to the crossing route, and the flag is pulled, and the catch was made for Mexico by Reyes.
So far staying very conventional, first two plays at least.
First offensive possession for Mexico's. Third down, 13 yards to go. Flores rolls to her right, throws it in the middle of the field, caught right at the midline and beyond. First down, USA defense gets the stop. Mexico first down, Sandra Barrios with the catch. First down and goal to go, 23 yards out for Mexico. Snapping the ball is Sylvia Contreras.
Got trips left here.
Snap back to Flores. Rusher comes, stands in the pocket, pump fake, throws it, almost intercepted for the USA.
Quarterback threw it under pressure there, was about to be sacked, and perhaps not the wisest throw.
Mary Kate Bula on the defense. Second down, Mexico. Two quarterbacks set. Snap is back. Fake
There's
it to
a fake
Flores.
handoff.
Silva throws it and is caught by Pamela Reyes. The lights are on here at Teddy Stadium in Jerusalem.
Mexico facing a long yardage situation here.
3rd and 18, rusher comes, Flores stands in the pocket, throws it across the middle of the field, couldn't bring it in, Barrios. There were two receivers right together on that play.
And now 4th and long. Will be interesting to see how the U.S. defends this.
USA scored on the opening drive. Mexico's looking for points here on 4th and goal. The gold
And it looks like
medal
they're
match.
setting up already with 3 in the backfield. That's to buy time. U.S.
Flores
knows
will
that they have
take
to.
the snap.
Mexico has to go long.
She steps into the pocket, and now she hands off to Silva, back to Flores. She steps forward, directing traffic, looking downfield, throwing into the end zone, into traffic. It's going to be a
She's
catch.
got it.
There is a penalty flag down, but they have a great catch there by Carranza. Now let's see if the 6 points will stand for Mexico. Officials are going to have a conversation about the penalty flag. Jump ball, and she came down with it. After the referee conversation,
We still don't have a ruling. It seems, though, that they're
the points
Yes.
are going to stand. 6-6 is our score, and Mexico will attempt a 1-point conversion from the 5-yard line. Well, let's get a ruling and make sure it's not a half the distance penalty. Rolling to the right, throwing it into the back of the end zone. It is a catch. Conversion
got
is
it.
good.
And I'm still not certain whether that wasn't a 2-point conversion half the distance to the 5-yard line.
We're gonna hold on and conversion is good. First play for USA's offense is an incomplete pass. Walk. Second down and 20. Two-point conversion for Mexico. Crouch on the second down play, throws to the right side. It is completed. So a nice set of moves there by the American receiver.
And just to clarify, Trey, as you and I suspected, that was a 2-point conversion that Mexico attempted and converted from 5 yards out, half the distance from 10 yards out. The penalty from the previous play being enforced on the ensuing conversion attempt.
Third down, 6. Thank you for the clarification. 2 receivers left. Crouch takes the snap, steps into the pocket, avoids the rush, and throws a low ball, but the catch is made by Cassandra Bills for
First down.
22 yards out for the goal line, America's offense. Down now by 2 points. Three receivers set. Rush is coming. Slings it through the middle of the field. It's going to be caught by Camise. And her flag
And a
will
flag
be
at the end of
pulled
that
at
play.
the 11, and then the penalty marker.
The Mexican defender looking for a blocking the flag penalty.
Officials are having a chat regarding the penalty marker. It is illegal contact against the defense. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down for USA offense. So they'll have first down and goal from the 5. Crouch confirming the play call with her teammates. Joanne Overstreet split right. Snap back, stepping up into the pocket, throwing into the back of the end zone, and there it is. Camise goes up and brings it down for a touchdown.
There was no doubt about that one from the moment it left the quarterback's hand. I would say before the moment it left the quarterback's hand, that was a clear touchdown.
12-8 Mexico, and we're going to have a conversion attempt for 1 point from the 5-yard line for USA's offense.
Interesting that would only set up a 5-point lead.
Crouch looks downfield, makes the avoiding of a rush. Now sidearm sling to a wide open Overstreet. Conversion is good. 13-8 our score.
So the U.S. sets up just a 5-point lead with that. However, they know it's a long game ahead. There certainly looks to be plenty of scoring in this game. So far, both offenses have been unstoppable.
Coach Chris
They're
Langford
happy to build their lead.
Down here to encourage the defense of the American team. Flores stands in the end zone, crossing route completed, and the catch was made by Sylvia Contreras. And Mexico has a second down coming up. 14 yards needed.
Mexico setting up with trips left.
Rushers coming. Pump fake, now throws it on the left sideline. A catch, keeping her feet in bounds and picking up a first down for the Mexican offense. That's Silva. This is Trey Graham and Dovie Rabinowitz. We're so glad to be bringing you the gold medal match, the World Championships of Flag Football here at Teddy Stadium. And a big crowd behind us that cheering on teams from all over the world here watching their colleagues go for a gold. First down and 24. Taking the snap, Flores looking at the rush and gets sacked.
There's a sack.
Nice defensive play there by Kisa Langford.
Nice coverage sack there. Quarterback was looking, had absolutely no one. Could have thrown it away, but took the sack.
Second down and very long.
That's 31, I believe.
Yes, sir. After the sack, Mexico calls the play. Contreras to snap it. Rushers coming, rolling to the right. Quarterback. Silva's going to throw it back to Flores, who's going to get it downfield, avoids several tackles, and she'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. Nice moves by the quarterback turn receiver. Good use of the 2-quarterback system there on second and long.
I'm sure they meant to set up a longer pass with that, but fortunately they were able to salvage the short pass and turn it into significant yardage.
Third and goal from the 16-yard line.
Still a ways out.
The rusher will be coming for the American. 2 of them are signaling. And 2 of them aren't coming. There's a 2-quarterback system. They throw it downfield, caught inside the 5-yard line by Contreras. Fourth and goal coming from the 4-yard line.
And what the U.S. defense decided to do in that 2-quarterback situation was send 2 right from the start. You have to then, at that point, leave a certain part of the zone open, and that part of the zone was the 5 to 10-yard area. Mexicans picked up that yardage easily, and I see they're at the 4 now. 1 play from the 4-yard line.
Offensive coordinator Topacio Conde giving the play call to the Mexican offense, trying to regain the lead. Fourth and goal from the 4. 2 receivers, 2 quarterbacks. Flores in the backfield and throws the crossing route for an easy throw and catch. Touchdown, Mexico. Pamela Reyes on the catch, makes it 14-13 Mexico.
Nice crossing little route underneath at the front of the end zone.
Now we have a point after attempt coming for Mexico's offense. 1 point attempt from the 5-yard line. 3 receivers left, rushers coming, rolling to the right. Flores throws it into the back of the end zone. It's going to be tipped away, incomplete. Score remains 14-13. Dovey, so far the offenses are dominating each defense.
Yes, and Mexico has to be happy that from the start they're hanging with the U.S. They've got the lead even.
1st and 20 from the 5-yard line. Crouch in her own end zone. Sidearm slings it to the right side. Caught by Michelle Roque. Flag pulled at the 12. Makes it 2nd down, 13. 20-minute halves, rolling clock until the 2-minute warning. Each team has 2 timeouts per half. The gold medal game for the men's bracket will follow our broadcast. 2nd down from the 12-yard line. Crouch calls for the snap, has a rusher, throws it to the left side. It's going to be caught by Bills at the 20-yard line. We'll make it 3rd down, 5.
And the U.S. sticking with the nice, crisp, short routes. Not too short, but they have the ability to go long really whenever they want. But I think it's smart that they're marching it down the field. After all, on any given drive, you can only score 1 touchdown.
3 receivers on 3rd and 5. Deep drop. Crouch throws it over the left side, and it's a drop. Very good throw, and surprising that Camise, sure-handed receiver, couldn't bring that one in. The ref said. Fourth and 5. Snap is back, rolling right is Crouch. Throws it, tipped away by the Mexican defense, and they get a stop.
I
Penalty
believe there's a flag. It is against the offense.
And declined.
So that's our first big stop of the game by Mexico.
Mexico's defense gets that stop. Now they'll be on offense.
That was a huge play by Mexico. Great break on the ball by the defender.
At the 5-yard line. Flores takes the snap, throws it to the right side for a short gain, and a lot of contact there.
Which way will that flag go?
Penalty flag. Our officials signaling to us illegal contact against the offense. Half the distance to the goal and a loss of down will bring up 2nd and long.
And it's not her fault in the sense that she saw it coming, but the receiver coming out of the catch ran straight into a defender who was positioned. So I think correctly the penalty goes against her.
Back it up 2.5 yards. 2nd and 22 for Mexico, up by a point. Pump fake, now throw the crossing route, heading left, making the catch for Mexico is Ana Carranza. 3rd down coming up from the 12-yard line. Here comes the Mexico 3rd down attempt. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Flores checks the wristband.
There's the second quarterback all the way on the left.
Another crossing route and another catch by Mexico just short of the line. Will be 4th and 1. Good catch by Carranza. Mexico players on the sidelines cheering on their teammates. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. Clock will stop on incompletions and out of bounds and a first down here in the final 2 minutes. This is a 4th and 1. It's going to be a handoff and a running play, and the flag was pulled before the line to gain.
No
Ball goes
conversion.
over on
That
downs.
is a missed opportunity for Mexico.
Conservative play call, Debbie?
Too conservative.
USA.
It's easy enough for me to say from where I'm sitting in hindsight, but still, there were too many ways for that play to go wrong.
Mexico leads 14-13, just less than 2 minutes remaining. USA 1st and 20 at their own 5-yard line. Crouch takes the deep shotgun snap. Rusher's coming. She's going to throw it deep down the left sideline. It's going to be caught by Joanne Overstreet. 1 play and a touchdown. We do have a penalty flag on the field. It is an illegal contact call against the Mexico defense.
So that touchdown is good.
USA leads 19-14.
As we said, at any moment, the U.S., from any point on the field, can score. They have that potential.
One great pass from Venita Crouch. And Joanne Overstreet takes it to the house to give the USA the 5-point lead. Here comes a 1-point try. Bunch formation. Penalty flag thrown.
Too many signalers, perhaps?
Wave off the flag. The referee gave him a warning. Here comes the 1-point try. 3 receivers in the bunch. Venita Crouch takes the snap after she sends Bills in motion. Has time, throws it, picked off by the Mexican defense in the end zone. Flag is pulled. The try is no good. And that was Contreras on the pick. The score remains 19-14. And we are about 1:30 to go in the half.
Well, earlier, Trey, you and I discussed whether we believe in momentum, and here it's a very strange situation. The momentum has shifted back and forth, and then on that try that was no good, who really has the momentum here? Well, maybe I just don't believe in it to begin with.
1st and 20, rusher coming for the U.S. Flores quickly on the little seam route, and it's a catch by Reyes, and she'll pick up yardage to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 15. About 1:20 left in the half. 2 receivers left. Rusher coming. Flores, little sidearm sling of her own, and she makes another nice catch. The gain to the 17-yard line. Carranza with the catch makes it 3rd down and 8. Approaching the 1-minute mark. Rusher comes. Flores slides left, completes the pass to Contreras for a first down, stopping the clock. Ball will be placed at the plus 21-yard line. First down. Mexico players on the sideline cheering on their teammates on the field. First
in
and
English.
goal from the 21, indeed. Rolling to the right and then back to the left, and we have a penalty flag on the play. Ball called dead.
Was it 7 seconds?
Delay of game called against the Mexico offense. Loss of down makes it 2nd down and 26. Approximately 1 minute to go.
The U.S. has to be thinking whether they want to call timeout if this completion is stopped in bounds.
Trips right, and rusher comes. 2nd and long. Flores throws it. And a diving grab by Ana Carranza. Sure-handed receiver. It's going to make it 3rd down. 19-14, USA lead, final minute of the first half. The winner of this game goes home with a gold medal. Mexico content to run clock.
And there is a timeout.
Ball will be a spot on the 19. Third down coming up. 39 seconds remaining in the half. This is Trey Graham, Dovey Rabinowitz, and we could not do it without the technical assistance of Josh Haston. I'll ask my fellow announcers here. It's been a great week seeing all these teams in action.
It's been unbelievable. Just an incredible celebration of flag football here in Jerusalem, Israel. All the players have such enthusiasm for football, for their time spent here in this wonderful city, for the amazing hosting of AFI and the city of Jerusalem.
You know what? They've also shown themselves to be great athletes.
Great athletes. Flags football known for its amazing sportsmanship. Couldn't ask for a nicer atmosphere.
After the timeout, 39 seconds to go. Two quarterbacks set on 3rd and 19. Rusher comes for the USA. A deep pass down the sideline to the end zone. Wide open for a touchdown. Contreras. Mexico back in the lead. Wide open. A missed coverage there by the Americans.
The U.S. sent 3 rushers there, trusting, relying on their 2 defensive backs to stick in man-to-man coverage. Did not work.
20-19, Mexico with the lead, and they're going for a 1-point attempt here. About 30 seconds to go in the first half. USA with a timeout remaining. 1-point try. Here comes the rusher. There's a fake handoff. Flores has time, and the pass to Silva, who throws it into the end zone to Carranza. Nice ball movement, and the 1-point conversion is good. Mexico leads by 2.
They had the rusher fooled, bought a lot of extra time.
Now the American offense will take over. Let's see what they can do in the final 30 seconds of the half.
The fake handoff at the beginning of that play, before what we saw in this replay now, is what had the defensive rusher fooled and bought a lot of extra time for that play to develop.
Team USA with the ball. Crouch has a lot of time, stands at her own goal line, throws it to the left. It's caught by Roque, and
that may have been
is a catch.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds. That was very, very close.
6-yard gain, 2nd and 14.
The Mexican prevent defense here is based on the amount of time that's remaining.
About 20 seconds. 2nd down, 14. 2 receivers right.
Again,
Crouch
now they're sending a rusher.
There is Camise with the catch just across the first down line,
which stops the clock.
It's going to be 1st and goal from the 24.
I believe 20 seconds on the clock.
1st down, USA. Down by 2 points.
Now the U.S. goes with 2 quarterbacks.
Crouch throws it over to Roque, back
a little back
to
and forth.
Crouch, picks up this low pass, throws it downfield, caught by Camise. A lot of time was used on that play.
Using their final timeout.
Seven seconds remain. It's going to be a USA timeout. They have not used a 2-quarterback system much in this tournament.
That was a little surprise. I guess they were saving it for the gold medal game. It's certainly close enough that they feel that they've got to pull out everything but the kitchen sink.
2nd and goal from the 11. 7 seconds. Potentially 2 plays for the Americans.
Winds are actually gusting right now.
2nd and goal. Stepping up, Crouch, sidearm sling, caught by Bills at the 3-yard line.
Just barely getting out of bounds to stop the clock. That was crucial. Had she been stopped in bounds, they would not have been able to get off another play.
We think 4 seconds remain. 3rd and goal from the 2. Potentially last play here. See if the USA team can take a lead.
Looks like a bunch
halftime
formation with 1 wide.
And we have a stoppage of play on the field.
Probably a timeout by Mexico. They had 1 left, correct?
Yes, sir. It is indeed. Mexico calls a defensive timeout. 3 seconds is the time on the clock. USA, the favorite coming into this tournament, and I think coming into this game. But the Mexican team has played very, very well. They actually lead USA 21-19. Mexico calls a defensive timeout before USA comes with a 3rd and goal. USA offense on the field, 3 seconds remaining. Bunch formation, Camise is the tight left. 3 seconds remaining. Crouch directing traffic. Now
all 4 together.
Set in a bunch, and then there's a split wide by Bills. Rolling right, throwing it an underhand pass, tipped away.
Juggled
incomplete.
And falls to the ground.
The conversion is no good. And we go to the halftime break. Mexico leading USA by 2 points.
It's not a shock to have Mexico right here with the U.S., but it is an upset in the making.
This is the gold medal game from Teddy Stadium in Jerusalem. The Mexican team in the women's gold medal match leads USA 21-19. We're going to pause and let you see this special message.
Jerusalem is modern, ancient, it's hectic, patient. Jerusalem is a beauty to behold. Its walls are old and domes are gold. Jerusalem is spicy, dynamic, it's iconic, panoramic. Jerusalem is inspiring, unique, it's simple and chic. Jerusalem is brimming with styles, vibrant, charismatic, abundant smiles. Cobblestone streets, colored with sweets. Eclectic orchestra of authentic beats. It's the shoot, the basta, the shawarma. It's all about good karma. It's people, gates and views, culture, art and muse. Jerusalem is tradition, innovation. It's about openness, recreation. It's a city, destination, a goal. Jerusalem is how it feels to behold. It's the knowledge, the courage, the drive to create. It's the source, the spirit, the reflection of faith. Jerusalem is Israel. It's Mediterranean chill. Jerusalem is real.
So I'm here with Calvin Murray. Hope you guys are enjoying this game between the U.S. and Mexico for the women's gold. Calvin?
Yes.
How do you like the game so far?
Oh, man, I tell you, I'm really surprised. Mexico is really playing a great game. They're really giving America a challenge here. I'm just hoping that America can pull it out because, you know, I'm from America too, as long as Israel is Israeli. But I'd like to see the outcome come in favor of the USA right now.
Calvin, I should mention, lives in Maalat in Israel today.
Right.
He's a recent convert to Judaism, and he played for 5 years in the NFL with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Well, I played with the Philadelphia Eagles for 2 years.
2 years, okay.
2 years for the Eagles, and then I finished up my career with the Chicago Bears in '86 and '87.
Very nice. And he played under Woody Hayes at Ohio State as well?
That is correct, yes.
All right,
the great legendary Woody Hayes, and it was really outstanding. It's just really nice to connect with the Jewish young kids who are playing flag football and trying to help them to better their skills. And it's just a beautiful outing. It's a beautiful thing to see so many countries enjoying each other, enjoying the game, and it's just really a beautiful venue that Israel has put on here today. I'm really, really proud of what they have done.
All right, well, Calvin Murray's enjoying the game. Hopefully you are too. Thank you very much, and we'll turn it right back over to Dovey and Trey to get you back to the rest of the game. Thank you, Cal.
Thank you.
As the second half begins, The Mexican team has a 2-point lead, and the football, their first pass completed for a short gain, will bring up second down. USA on the defense. The ball spotted at the 13-yard line. Second down, 12. Mexico trips left. Flores in the shotgun. Snap is back. Throw to the short left side. It's going to be a catch made by Contreras, and it's a methodical offense so far for the Mexicans.
And the U.S. women's team is a very poised team, always having fun. It will be interesting to see whether they start to feel the pressure as the favorites, pretty heavy favorites to win the gold. Whether as the longer the second half goes on, where they don't have the lead, the more it could start to affect them. But we got to watch for that.
3rd and 5 across the middle of the field. Nice catch. Wide open was Carranza, and that'll give a new set of downs to the Mexican team. The ball will be spotted at the plus 19-yard line. 20 minutes each half, and we are just underway in the second half. Trey Graham, Dovi Rabinowitz joining you from Jerusalem in the World Championships of Flag Football. This is the gold medal game. 1st and 19 coming up for Mexico's offense. Rusher coming from the defense of the U.S. Under center, then back to Flores. She took that pitch from Silva. Now she gives it back to Silva.
Oh, and that is tons
Lots
of time.
Rolls to
There's
the right.
a sack, I believe.
And the flag's going to be pulled. The sack will be made. And we'll back up the Mexican offense.
Well, pretty amazing coverage by the U.S. defensive backs there. That play lasted forever.
2nd and 26 needed for the touchdown. USA and Mexico, neighbors, meeting up for this final ball game of this tournament. Teams from around the world, and many of their colleagues, fellow teams, are in the stands watching them right now. Penalty flag is thrown on the play. Ball will be moved forward 5 yards on a defensive penalty.
As illegal signal, 3 different defenders signaled that they were the rusher. Only 2 may do that. Anyone can rush, but only 2 may have unobstructed right of way, and they have to signal before the play.
3 quarterback set for Mexico. Fake the handoff, now handing it, or throwing it over to Silva was Flores. She couldn't bring it in. Incomplete pass. 3rd down goal, 21 needed for the touchdown. Mexico, with this first possession of the half, is using a lot of clock here, Dovey.
But with just a 2-point game, I don't think anyone's thinking about the clock yet.
3 quarterback set again. Flores directly behind the center, receives the snap. Rusher's coming. She's going to throw it over the middle of the field. It's going to be caught for a positive gain for the Mexican offense.
That was a very nice completion. It sets up a much more makeable scoring opportunity here for Mexico.
Sylvia Contreras on the grab.
Should they score and convert, it would be a 2-score game. And the weather, while beautiful for the past 3 days, now is getting quite windy. You could see the players' flags themselves.
4th and goal from the 7-yard line. Trips right and a 1 quarterback set for Flores. USA trying to get a 4th down stop here. The rusher's coming. Flores rolls to her right, and the flag is pulled. And the sack is made. Ball goes over on downs. USA defense does get that stop, and their offense will take over down by 2 points.
A drive that started very well for Mexico, but really stalled at the beginning of those first few downs around midfield.
1st down and 20 for USA on the wrong side of the scoreboard here in the early part of the second half.
I think a lot of the credit for that has to go to the U.S. Defense and particularly the defensive backs.
Crouch breaks the huddle, brings her team to the line, standing in her own end zone on first down. Camise in the tight right position, and they're going to throw a sidearm sling to an open receiver downfield. Immediately the flag is pulled. Catch made by Michelle Roque. Second down and 4. USA comes to the line of scrimmage. Roque will be the one snapping the ball.
Roque, as the center, is very effective in short and medium routes.
Here's a second down. Sidearm sling caught. Positive yardage. First down USA in the plus side of the field. Cassandra Bills with the catch.
As the sun sets, the weather gets colder and particularly windier. That field possession passing game becomes more crucial. The long bombs are not taken away, but it's a little bit less tempting under these conditions.
First and goal from the 12. Quickly Crouch to the left side to Camise, and it's caught. Flag will be pulled at the 3-yard line. Second and goal. We appreciate our audience joining us from around the world as the world has come to the Holy Land. Second down and goal. Mexico's defense, rusher will be coming. Crouch calls the signals. Long snap count.
Mexican fans getting very loud here.
They're going to roll to the left, now roll back to the right, throw it into the back of the end zone. Camise goes up for the grab. Does she get a foot down? Yes, she does. That is a very good catch by a very talented player.
Held in and got her feet down before falling back out of the end zone.
That makes it 25-21 USA.
And here I would think the U.S. will go for 2. No, I'm wrong.
They are setting it up for a one-point try.
Perhaps not. There's a flag on the field.
They wave the flag off. Score remains 25-21. All right, here comes the one-point try by the USA, now up by 4. Crouch calling the signals. Bills is split right, taking the snap, rolling to the right, avoiding the rush.
There's a sack.
And the flag was pulled, the sack was made, the try is no good. Our score remains USA 25, Mexico 21. And now the Mexico offense will come back out on the field. Head coach Chris Langford encouraging his offense and now his defense. A very tight ball game here. Put the ball on the 5-yard line. Mexico's Sylvia Contreras will snap it to Diana Flores, number 33. 2 receivers left. Flores quickly steps into the pocket, throws it right back to Contreras, and it's a gain of 6 yards. The defender there was Ashley Wisenant for the Americans. She's got the glow-in-the-dark shoes on.
And signaling there is our very own Israel's Omer Sela, head referee.
2 receivers to the right. Reyes in the tight position. There's the snap, a quick pass back to the center, Contreras, and that is a positive gain to the 16-yard line. 3rd and 9 coming. It's getting chillier by the moment here, Mr. Dovey.
It's cold out there every day, Trey, but this one, it's a doozy.
3rd down, 9. Mexico comes to the line of scrimmage, down by 4 points. Midway through this second half of the gold medal game. Trips right. Deep drop. Steps into the pocket, throws the crossing route. A good catch at the 22-yard line is where the flag will be pulled. We'll bring up 4th and 3.
The short yardage situation. It's a real dilemma for Mexico whether to go for the very, very short conversion of the first down or look for a bit more, which usually I would like to see, but here,
4th and 3, Flores quickly right beyond the line, and the flag is pulled for that short conversion. The catch was made by Silva, and it is going to be 1st down and long for Mexico's offense.
Looks like about 1st and 24 and a quarter.
Trips right, 1 quarterback. Deep drop, rusher coming.
Going deep.
Throw down the middle of the field. It's going to be an incomplete pass. Pass broken up there by Overstreet on the American defense. Will make it 2nd and long.
Lots of contact, but all of it incidental, and you really like to see the officials call it that way. Not just assuming that any contact is a penalty. It's a non-contact sport, but that doesn't mean that there is no possible way for anyone to touch anyone else incidentally.
10 minutes. We are halfway through the second half. 10 minutes of play time until someone receives a gold medal. 2nd and 24. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Standing right in the pocket.
3 quarterbacks.
Now 3 quarterbacks. They throw it to the right side. It's completed. It'll be 3rd down from the 17-yard line. That's Carranza with the catch. Past the halfway mark here of half number 2. Mexico comes to the sideline for a huddle to get the play call.
The U.S. really relying on their defensive backs there to play very lonely. 1-on-1 man coverage or 2-on-2 man coverage, sending 3 rushers anytime they see now, or just about anytime they see 3 quarterbacks in the Mexican backfield.
3rd down and goal from the 17-yard line. It is a 3-quarterback set here. USA will be sending 1 rusher. Standing tall in the pocket, throwing it deep down the field to an open receiver. Incomplete pass. USA gets the defensive stop and forcing a 4th down attempt for the Mexico offense. About 9 minutes to go in this ball game. 4th down goal, 17 yards needed for Mexico's offense. Tapasia Conde, offensive coordinator, giving the play call as their team trots back out on the field. The play clock is running.
The U.S. seems really determined not to allow Mexico to have extra time thanks to their extra quarterbacks.
And we have a defensive timeout called by USA. Eight minutes, 10 seconds remaining in this ball game. We do thank our wonderful sponsors for bringing us this broadcast, bringing us this tournament. It's been a privilege to be a part of it, and we thank them for allowing this to happen. We appreciate the city of Jerusalem allowing us to use Teddy Stadium here, and we want to say thank you to the Kraft family, the Wilf family, the Kleinman family, and the Swayeka family, along with
the Israeli Government Sports Authority, the City of Jerusalem, the Jerusalem Development Authority, and the Ayala Non-Olympic Sports Federation. I really want to thank personally the Kraft family for everything they've done to make football what it is today in Israel. And this unbelievable event with people coming from all around the world is just a cherry on top of everything we've seen over the past 30 years here with American football in Israel.
After the timeout, Mexico has a 4th down 17. They're back in a 3-quarterback set. They
now
send it over to Reyes.
Rushers.
And she sends it back across the field to Silva. Back to Flores. Penalty flag is thrown. Flores has it. The flag was attempted to be pulled. The pass was now completed there to Carranza on 4th and goal, and she's not going to make it in. Defensive stop by America, but we do have 2 flags on the field.
One of them, I believe, will be illegal forward pass. We'll see if there's a separate one.
You are correct, sir. Loss of down by the Mexico offense will make it a turnover on downs. Coach Chris Langford of the USA sends his offense out there with a 4-point lead and the football. 7.5 minutes to go.
Well, now Mexico really needs a stop.
USA leading by 4. They can go up 2 scores here if they're able to convert on this drive. There's a rusher coming, sliding left, completing the pass to the left flats to Overstreet. Short gain of only 4 yards.
Very short gain. Mexican defenders playing closer in than usual. Probably sensing the urgency.
Defensive coordinator Luis Gutierrez calls the signals for the Mexican D. 2nd down and 16.
Mexico essentially gambling a bit.
Rusher comes, short pass. There's Camise, who had a touchdown a few moments ago, out to the 15-yard line, 3rd and 10. We're approaching 6 minutes remaining. We've just gone under 6 minutes to go. 3rd and 10. 2 receivers left. Crouch rolls to her right, has the pressure, rolls to the left, and the flag is pulled for a sack. It's going to be 4th down and long.
And that was indeed a bit of a gamble by the Mexicans. They really had to gamble at this point, and it paid off.
USA with a 4-point lead and now has a 4th down and 16 as we're approaching the 5-minute mark.
It's 4th and long.
You see,
one would think the U.S. would take to the air with a bit of a bomb.
You were able to see that crowd shot with all the men's and women's teams whose tournaments have already ended. They're in the stands cheering on this game. Here's a 4th and long. Rushers coming. Deep drop, throwing it to the first down line intended for Roque. Pass broken up by Mexico. They're on offense now. 5 minutes to go in this gold medal game. Mexico with the football down by 4 points. USA 25, Mexico 21. Mexico first down from their own 5-yard line. Rushers coming. And the pass is completed to the right side, gain of 3. Second down at the 8-yard line. 2 receivers to the right. Snap is back. Flores throwing it deep down the left sideline, and it's going to be over the head of her intended receiver. Incomplete pass. That was Mary-Kate Bulla on the coverage. That was Reyes, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up for Mexico's offense.
Very good coverage. The ball was a little bit overthrown, but Bulla really gave no breathing room there.
About 4 minutes to go in this ball game. Trips left, 3rd down, 16 for Mexico. Flores stands in the pocket, avoids the rush, rolls to her right, throws it down the right sideline, is going to be caught. It's going to bring up a 4th down. That is Carranza with the catch.
And talk about a key 4th down situation. Mexico really must convert and score.
We have the non-Spanish speaking fans chanting "Si se puede." Yes, we can. Here comes the 4th and 3 for the Mexican offense. Down by 4 points.
It's hard to imagine they go for anything too long here.
Interesting. We're going to have a stoppage in play here.
It's a penalty, and I'm
A
wondering
delay of
it
game
is a delay of game
against the Mexico offense. Back them up 5
what a
yards.
costly penalty.
4th and 8 now for the first down. Mexico offense comes to the line of scrimmage. We're approaching 3 minutes. 4th down, 8. Mexico down by 4, needs points. Rusher coming. Flores with a double quarterback. Gets it over to Silva. She throws it forward, and the pass is incomplete. USA defense gets a stop, and they're going to have the football and the lead.
Now that is a missed opportunity. I know that Mexico would love to have those past two plays back. Mexico will probably really press now.
Their defense trying to get a turnover here as we have first down for the American offense from the 5-yard line. Throw it to the left side. Caught. Short gain out to the 12-yard line. Pickup of 7. Camise with the catch. And we have a defensive timeout called by Mexico. Less than 2 minutes remaining. They have to stop the clock, down by 4 points.
Mexico has to stop the clock. They really almost have no choice but to stop the first down. Of course, they cannot surrender a score.
After the Mexico timeout, USA offense, 2nd down and 13. One of these teams is going home with a gold medal from the World Championships.
Expect to see them very seriously contest any pass, even short passes. They're lined up back, but now they're moving up indeed.
3 receivers. Crouch has it, steps over to her left, now to her right. It's a sack. Flag is pulled back at the 8-yard line. Is going to make it 3rd down, 17. USA content to run the clock, though, up by 4.
Interesting that the U.S. quarterback tried to throw it away. I know that that's what she's really conditioned to do. But had she succeeded, she just would have been doing a favor to Mexico by stopping the clock.
3rd down, 17. USA in the huddle. Clock rolling. Three receiver set. Camise split far left. Crouch receives the snap. She throws it down the middle of the field. It's going to be a catch by Overstreet for a first down deep into plus territory.
Mexico was gambling. They were playing press coverage. The U.S. knew it and took a shot. It paid off.
That first down does stop the clock. Ball spotted at the 12-yard line. USA trying to hold on with their 4-point advantage.
And I just felt a raindrop. Gold medal game could get wet for the men.
Handoff to Roque going left, and the clock's continuing to roll. Flag was pulled at the 10-yard line, but we do have a timeout called.
That is Mexico's final timeout, and that was a smart play by the U.S. They're very interested in scoring, of course, but just as interested in keeping the clock rolling.
Time, please. Time. We have a 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line coming up. Mexico's defense calls the timeout. They've got to get the ball back and get some points. 1 minute, 3 seconds remaining in this ball game. 1 minute, 3 seconds. Second and goal from the 10.
Seems to me that the U.S. can probably kill the rest of the clock.
Mexico
I
just
expect
used
a
a
handoff.
timeout. Here's a rusher, and they fake the handoff. Crouch throws it to Camise, who goes in for touchdown USA. 31-21. USA now up by 10 points, 2 scores, a minute left. Mexico's going to have to get 2 scores in the final 60 seconds. Here's a 1-point try coming from the USA. They're trying to wrap up the gold medal.
And I don't want to say that 2 scores is impossible, but it's impractical and improbable.
Coach Chris Langford of the USA calls timeout to set his play, but that was a huge score for the Americans.
I believe Langford is making sure that this play call has no chance of leading to a turnover and a run back, because that would count as 2 points for the defense, and that is really the only way imaginable for Mexico to still have a shot here. They played a great game, right in there with the U.S. till the last minute, but now it would take a serious error by the U.S. to allow Mexico back into this.
The fans here at Teddy Stadium in Jerusalem can tell you the temperature is dropping, and pretty soon the rain will be dropping. This game was moved from Kraft Sports Complex to allow it to be in a more contained atmosphere here in the bowl of Teddy Stadium. Here's the 1-point play coming up. USA already leads by 10. Long snap count. Crouch has it, rolls to her right, throws it short, intercepted by the Spanish team. They're going to go on offense with a minute left,
and that
down
move
by
that
10.
That move that you just mentioned, Trey, to Teddy Stadium from Kraft Family Sports Complex is just another example of the many that players have been so thankful for the organizing committee here in Jerusalem, taking every possible step to make sure that this is a top-quality tournament. The standards here have been the best in the world. It's the second time in 2.5 years that Jerusalem and the AFI are hosting a world-class flag football tournament. They hosted the European Championship 2.5 years ago.
First down, throwing it to the left side and going out of bounds quickly. Mexico with the completion. Contreras on the catch.
Several players and coaches in particular are telling me that they consider Jerusalem to be the capital of flag football, at least in the Eastern Hemisphere.
And the capital of Israel.
That too, Trey, that too.
Second down coming up for Mexico's offense. Snap is back. Under a minute to play. Rolling right. Incomplete pass. 55 seconds to go. Mexico needs 2 scores as the U.S. leads by 10.
It's really a formality at this point, and both teams showing respect for each other in the traditional flag football way by playing it out, by not just taking a knee when the score is no longer in doubt, because after all, if you respect your opponent and your opponent is playing full out, you can too. Everyone here loves playing football, whether they're playing for the gold medal as they are here or just in the backyard.
World Championships here in Jerusalem, the last minute of the women's gold medal game. 50 seconds remaining. Double pass for the Mexicans. They throw it down the right sideline. Incomplete pass will stop the clock at 45 seconds. Fourth down coming up. We want to say congratulations on the great performance by Chief of Mission Elizabeth Faust, Manager Gabriella Mazzetti, Manager Charles Torwudzo. The trainer is Dave Weichel, and the other trainer is Chad Gabbard, along with head coach Chris Langford of the Americans. On fourth down, Mexico needs a completion. They're going to get a catch, but it's going to be stopped short of the line to gain, and the ball goes over on downs. USA will be on offense. Clock stopped for the change of possession. 40 seconds to go.
The U.S. players now getting ready to celebrate.
Down America.
And it looks like, by agreement of both teams, they are going to applaud for each other.
That is the ball game. That is the ball game. Congratulations to the USA. As predicted, but then you got to earn it. They're the gold medalists.
A disappointed but very, very proud, and rightfully so, Team Mexico. What a tournament for them, and of course for Team USA, gold medal winners.
As we said, they came in as the favorite, but they don't give it to you, Dovey. You got to earn it, and they did.
No, not at all. It was right here on the field. It was a pleasure and a privilege to be witness to this from the capital here in Jerusalem. Capital of Israel, capital flag football. Really wonderful. Both teams are huddling together at first. And I know that in a moment they will come together, join, shake hands, hug it out.
Congratulations.
And there's Team Mexico applauding the fans. Their large contingent and fans from teams all around the world who really supported them.
Approximately 40 teams from 20 countries have come to the state of Israel in order to strive for the gold medal. USA goes home with the gold. Mexico, heads held high, going home with a silver medal. It's been a wonderful privilege to be a part of this broadcast. Thank you to Danny Garwitz, Betzalel Friedman, my friends, for allowing me to join you. Thank you, Dovey. It's been a great pleasure working with you.
Such a pleasure, Trey.
It is final score, USA 31, Mexico 21. USA wins the gold. For my friend Dovey Rabinowitz, this is Trey Graham saying good night from Kraft Stadium. Stay tuned in just a few moments for the gold medal game for the men. We're at Teddy Stadium, and we'll be right back for the men's game.
Jerusalem is modern, ancient, it's hectic, patient. Jerusalem is a beauty to behold. Its walls are old and domes are gold. Jerusalem is spicy, dynamic, it's iconic, panoramic. Jerusalem is inspiring, unique. It's simple and chic. Jerusalem is brimming with styles, vibrant, charismatic, abundant smiles. Cobblestone streets colored with sweets. Eclectic orchestra of authentic beats. It's the shoot, the basta, the shawarma. It's all about good karma. It's people, gates and views, culture, art and muse. Jerusalem is tradition, innovation. It's about openness, recreation. It's a city, destination, a goal. Jerusalem is how it feels to be whole. It's the knowledge, the courage, the drive to create. It's the source, the spirit, the reflection of faith. Jerusalem is Israel. It's Mediterranean chill. Jerusalem is real.
Hey, this is Dovi Rabinowitz from Jerusalem, Israel, here with Joanne Overstreet, star of the Team USA. Joanne, your team was down at halftime, probably for the first time in the entire tournament, and quite a while that you've been down at halftime. How did that feel? What was it like at halftime in the locker room?
We play a lot, and we've played this team a million times, so we never drop our heads. We just stay together and we continue to push each other and bring each other up, and we just continue to just keep fighting.
Now, being down, that meant that your team had to come with a stop and, of course, a score, and you were a key part of both. Tell me about that block.
Oh, yes. I'm always ready to step up. I knew we needed to handle business at that point, and I took care of business. I'm always there for my team. I got my team's back, and I'm ready to make a play.
So speaking of taking care of business, then on offense, you guys needed the score. You go both ways, and tell me about the catch.
Yeah, man, I just knew we needed to get that point, and I knew my team. I needed to put my team on my back and just go ahead and go get it.
Really an incredible catch. Great play by you guys all through the tournament. How's your time been here in Jerusalem?
I've absolutely loved it. Everybody has been amazing. The food has been great. The people have been great. I've been loving all the teams here. It just feels like a very good atmosphere for the tournament, and we've really enjoyed it.
Any last messages for your friends back in Texas?
Man, I just want to say what's up to everybody and thank you guys for watching. Thank the world for watching. Thanks Texas for watching. Thank my family for watching. We really appreciate it.
Congratulations on the gold medal.
All right, thank you.